This footage that you're seeing looks broken. And I promise you it's not. So you just bought a DJI Pocket series, whether it's the Pocket 3, Pocket 4 or the Pocket 4P, and you panic the first time you import your clips into an editor of your choice, which statistically will most likely be CapCut. Now, I'm going to show you that this might be the best thing that happened to your footage in as little steps as possible. If you search for color grading videos in YouTube, you will get a lot of videos that tell you need to learn DaVinci Resolve, which to be honest can be quite intimidating for first-time use. And today we are going to grade them on CapCut. And at the end of the video, I'm hoping that you will find color grading a lot less intimidating and a lot less complicated than before you watch this video. What is log footage and why does it look so bland and underdeveloped? Because it is exactly that. Raw material, if you say, and your job is to cook the raw material to taste. And what a LUT is essentially a recipe that someone else has written, and all you have to do is to slap it on, do a bit of adjustments, and hopefully it will get you maybe 80% there. If you are on mobile phone, if you are on CapCut Mobile, unfortunately CapCut Mobile doesn't support using imported LUTs. I am on CapCut Desktop and I am using the free version with no subscriptions whatsoever. I think it will affect some of the export options, but yeah, like I said, if you want to learn how to do this, you can do this almost free of charge. The first thing you want to do when you open CapCut up is to create a new project, and now you want to import some clips in. I have a few clips imported already. All you have to do is to get your footage and drag it into this box over here, right here. And after that, what you have to do is to drag it into your timeline. After that, you want to go to Adjustments, and then find this segment over here which says LUT. You want to import your LUTs. I have provided 3 LUTs for you. The reason why I'm giving you 3 LUTs is because if you're on the Pocket 3, you only get D-Log-M. If you are on the Pocket 4 or the Pocket 4P, the Pocket 4 will only give you D-Log, while on the Pocket 4P, you will have the option of using D-Log-2. You have already imported your LUTs, and all you have to do is to drag your LUT on top of the footage that will give you a new adjustment layer on top of your clip. Now you already have that LUT on it. Now because lighting conditions change, I would adjust just 3 things. I would adjust exposure, contrast, and white balance. It will give you the most effect. We're going to ignore the rest currently. So for example, this clip of this vendor right here, this woman right here, I feel that the clip is a little too bright. So what I would do is to decrease the exposure a little bit to about there. And then depending on the footage, you can play around with contrast as well. I feel that I want to give this clip a little bit more definition. I would increase the contrast just a slight bit. And I'm seeing that the footage is a little bit too warm or too yellow. So I'll go to temperature and decrease the temperature a little bit to taste. And there you go. That's it. We went from this to this really quickly. Right, we'll go to D-Log and do the same thing with this footage right here of this man. Just drag it out. And once again, I feel that this is too bright. We'll decrease the exposure because this is a little bit too cold or a little bit too blue. I would increase the temperature a slight bit, giving him a bit more of a healthy skin look. And I would increase the contrast as well to give it more definition. Again, we went from this to this in just a few steps. So yeah, it's not difficult. And then finally, we'll go to D-Log-2, drag the LUT in. And as you can see, it is severely overexposed or it is too bright. So we go down to exposure, lower the exposure. It's a little bit too cold or too blue. I will increase the yellows via tint, via temperature I mean, and then increase the contrast a little bit. Right, that's it. That's all you have to do to achieve cinematic color grades. Now, let me show you what happens when you mismatch the LUT to your footage. For example, I'm going to put the LUT meant for D-Log2 on D-Log-M. As you can see, this looks wrong. This just looks absolutely wrong. So if that happens, you can go down here to the drop-down list and then choose the correct LUT. So this video was shot on D-Log-M on the Pocket 3. Second of all, the LUTs will only get you maybe about 75 or 80% there. The footage that I uploaded in the last video was heavily graded. It had masks, it had very advanced techniques. Not very advanced, I'm being too arrogant. Anyway, there are a lot more techniques that goes into grading a video, but I am trying to keep this as simple as possible. Thirdly, yes, DJI also provides a set of LUTs for free that you can download off DJI's website. They are conversion LUTs. What they do is to convert your footage from log video to just normal video. For example, this one that I downloaded off DJI's website for D-Log-M for the Pocket 3, it will just convert your log footage to normal footage, and it doesn't give you any more color adjustments. As for the free LUT that I'm giving out to you, linked in the description below or somewhere in the cards over here, it has the conversion LUT built in, it has coloring built in, it has some contrast adjustments and whatever have you to get you as close to as a cinematic look possible. Okay, this is where it gets a little bit cheeky for me because the free LUT I gave you, as I mentioned in the previous video, it comes from my LUT pack that I have on sale on my website. And it comes with 7 of the LUTs. It is built for D-Log-M, D-Log, and D-Log2. So you have the Pocket 3 and the Pocket 4P covered, Pocket 4 as well. Let me show you some of my favorites for D-Log-M. This is Kirin. As I said, you can actually adjust the temperature, and then you want to increase the exposure a little bit, increase the contrast a little bit, quite severely decrease the temperature more. And then, yeah, that is what I use a lot. And then go back, select another LUT for D-Log-M. For example, Dojin, do the same adjustments. Fujin, which is very bright, to be honest. I should adjust this, but I do not want to touch this yet. All you have to do is to adjust the exposure. Komainu, again, exposure changes as well. So yeah, as you can see, they are very, very heavily stylized and cinematic. I'll put the same LUTs on D-Log2 footage right here. Dojin, adjust a bit of exposure, increase the contrast, increase temperature to give it a warmer look. Just to show you, I will show you Rujin, which is possibly one of my favorites currently. Increase the exposure back up. And then you get this faded sort of like cinematic look to it. So yeah, if you like these LUTs, it's the quickest way to support the channel. You can purchase them on my website linked below. Essentially, that is all you have to do. Drop in a LUT, make some adjustments, and you're sorted. Can't get more simple than that. I do have to apologize for those of you who are looking forward to a Premiere video. Unfortunately, I do not have a Premiere subscription and I am not Captain Jack Sparrow, so I'm not going to go down that route. See you in the next video.